Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. This time, we're tackling a topic close to all our hearts and stomachs.
Agreement noise.
You want to make healthy choices in 2024, but with so many diets out there,
Right.
who has time to research them all?
Exactly.
Well, luckily for you, that's our jam.
That's right. We've dug through the U.S. News & World Report's 2024 Best Diets list,
Okay.
backed by a panel of 43 experts.
Wow.
They've analyzed everything from nutritional completeness to how easy a diet is to stick with long-term.
Okay.
Because let's be honest, a diet you can't stick with isn't going to do you much good.
Exactly. And get this isn't some list based on what's trendy.
Right.
These rankings come from hardcore research with experts weighing in on all aspects of each diet.
Right. They looked at factors like how effective a diet is for short-term and long-term weight loss, how easy it is to follow, whether it provides all the nutrients you need, and its impact on overall health.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Okay.
Where do we even begin with a list like this?
Well, to help us explore this world of healthy eating, I think it would be helpful to think in terms of different needs and goals.
Okay.
Some people might be looking for quick short-term results, while others are more interested in long-term sustainable changes.
Right.
Some might be looking for specific health benefits,
Right.
while others want an approach that simply helps them feel their best.
I love that.
Yeah.
So let's say you're someone who's looking for rapid results,
Okay.
maybe to kickstart their weight loss journey.
Okay.
According to the U.S. News & World Report, the keto diet reigns supreme for short-term weight loss.
It's true.
Interesting.
The keto diet is like a sprinter. It's all about that initial burst of speed. Okay.
By drastically reducing your carbohydrate intake, often to less than 50 grams per day,
Wow.
your body enters a metabolic state called ketosis.
That's ketosis. Okay.
This means your body starts burning fat for fuel instead of carbohydrates,
Okay.
leading to rapid weight loss.
Interesting.
In fact, some individuals see a dramatic drop on the scale,
Yeah.
sometimes shedding up to 10 pounds in just 2 weeks.
Wow. 10 pounds in 2 weeks. That's incredible. But you mentioned ketosis.
Yeah.
And honestly, that sounds a little intimidating.
It can sound that way, but essentially it's all about restricting your net carbs.
Okay.
That's the total carbs in a food minus its fiber content.
Gotcha.
It's a pretty drastic change, though.
Yeah.
To put it in perspective, 50 grams of carbs is roughly equivalent to a single slice of bread.
Oh, wow. So yeah, you're cutting out a lot of foods you might be used to.
That makes sense. It sounds like this kind of restrictive diet might be tough to keep up long term.
Yeah.
What did the experts have to say about that?
You're right. That's where the keto diet's limitations come in.
Okay.
It's like sprinting. You can't keep that pace forever.
Right.
Because it's so restrictive, it can be challenging to maintain over time.
And I bet it makes it hard to go out to eat
Oh, absolutely.
or grab lunch with friends if you're constantly watching your carb intake.
Absolutely. Plus, the long-term effects of such a low-carb diet are still being studied.
Right.
While it can be effective for quick weight loss,
Mm-hmm.
it might not provide all the nutrients you need for optimal health in the long run.
So while keto might help you drop a dress size quickly, it's important to be mindful of its limitations and make sure it aligns with your long-term health goals.
Yeah, definitely.
What about a diet that's more of a slow and steady wins the race kind of approach?
For that, the U.S. News & World Report highlighted Weight Watchers,
Okay.
which has consistently ranked high for its focus on steady, sustainable weight loss.
Okay.
Think 1-2 pounds a week.
That sounds more doable, especially for someone who's tried other diets that felt too restrictive or difficult to maintain.
Exactly. And Weight Watchers recognizes that sustainable weight loss is about more than just food.
Okay.
It's also about building healthy habits and making lasting lifestyle changes.
Okay, so how does Weight Watchers work? Is it just calorie counting or is there more to it?
It's definitely more nuanced than just calorie counting. They use a points-based system that goes beyond calories to factor in the nutritional value of different foods.
Interesting.
It encourages you to make healthier choices by assigning lower points to foods that are high in protein and fiber and higher points to foods that are high in sugar and saturated fat.
That's interesting. So it's not just about how much you eat, but also the quality of the food you're consuming.
Precisely.
Okay.
And this approach can be a game changer because it shifts the focus from deprivation to making conscious, healthy choices.
Okay.
You're not told you can't have certain foods, but you're empowered to make informed decisions that align with your goals.
That makes a lot of sense. So we've got keto for those who want to see quick results and Weight Watchers for a more balanced and sustainable approach. But there are so many other diets out there. What about something for people who are less concerned with the number on the scale and more interested in eating for specific health benefits, like boosting brain power or supporting their heart health.
I've got you covered. And that's where things get really interesting.
So we're talking about diets that go beyond just weight loss.
Right.
What about this mind diet I keep hearing about? What makes it so special?
The mind diet is fascinating because it's specifically designed to support cognitive function and reduce the risk of age-related cognitive decline.
Okay, so it's like brain food.
Yes.
Sign me up. But what kind of foods are we talking about here? Is it all kale smoothies and wheatgrass shots?
Not quite. The mind diet is actually quite delicious and easy to follow. It emphasizes foods that are rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and other nutrients that are known to support brain health. Think leafy greens like spinach and kale berries, like blueberries and strawberries, nuts, fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and even a glass of red wine occasionally.
Wait a minute. Did you just say red wine? So this brain-boosting diet also lets me enjoy a little indulgence now and then. This IS, my kind of diet.
Exactly. It's all about balance and enjoying food that nourishes both your body and mind. The mind diet recognizes that a healthy lifestyle is about more than just strict rules. It's about incorporating foods that make you feel good and supporting overall well-being.
I love that. So we've got our brains covered, but what about our hearts? I know high blood pressure is a major concern for many people. Is there a diet specifically designed to address that?
You're right, heart health is crucial, and that's where the DASH diet comes in. DASH stands for Dietary Approaches to Stop Hypertension, and it's all about incorporating foods that help lower blood pressure and support cardiovascular health.
Okay, so what does a -H approved shopping list look like?
Think fruits, vegetables, and whole grains galore. The DASH diet emphasizes foods rich in potassium, magnesium, calcium, and fiber, all of which play a role in regulating blood pressure. Some DASH diet staples include foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, beans, lentils, leafy greens, and low-fat dairy products.
That sounds pretty manageable, actually. I bet a lot of people are already incorporating many of these foods into their diet.
You're absolutely right, and that's one of the great things about the DASH diet. It's not about completely overhauling your eating habits, but rather making simple, sustainable changes that can have a big impact on your heart health.
So we've got a sprinter, a marathon runner, a brain-boosting foodie, and a heart-healthy champion. But isn't there one diet that's considered the gold standard for overall health and well-being? You know, the one that always seems to top the charts.
You're talking about the reigning champion of diets, the Mediterranean diet. It consistently ranks high for its delicious flavors, flexibility, and numerous health benefits. It's more of a lifestyle than a rigid diet, emphasizing fresh whole foods and a way of eating that's been enjoyed for centuries.
Right. The Mediterranean diet. I have to admit, I always pictured it as just endless plates of pasta and cheesy pizzas. Like a big Italian feast.
I can see where you'd get that idea. But while pasta definitely has its place, the Mediterranean diet is so much more than that. It's about abundance, not deprivation. And it focuses on incorporating a variety of colorful fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and healthy fats like those found in olive oil and avocados.
Okay, so it's about embracing those healthy fats and enjoying a diverse range of nutrient-rich foods. What would you say is a typical Mediterranean meal? Okay, so it's about embracing those healthy fats and enjoying a diverse range of nutrient-rich foods. What would you say is a typical Mediterranean meal?
Instead of a heavy, cheese-laden pasta dish, imagine this. A light and flavorful salad with fresh greens, tomatoes, cucumbers, olives, and feta cheese drizzled with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon juice. Or maybe grilled fish seasoned with herbs and spices served alongside roasted vegetables like eggplant, zucchini, and bell peppers.
Okay, that sounds incredible, and my mouth is officially watering. But what I love most about the Mediterranean diet is that it celebrates food and community. It's not about restrictions. It's about savoring delicious meals with friends and family, enjoying a glass of red wine with dinner, and embracing a way of life that's all about balance and enjoyment.
You hit the nail on the head. And this focus on balance and enjoyment is a huge part of why the Mediterranean diet consistently ranks as one of the healthiest diets in the world. It's linked to a lower risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even some types of cancer. Plus, it's been shown to support brain health, improve mood, and promote longevity.
Wow, so it's not just about feeling good in the moment. It's about setting yourself up for long-term health and happiness.
I'm starting to think the Mediterranean diet isn't just a diet, it's a recipe for a vibrant and fulfilling life. Precisely. And the best part is that it's incredibly adaptable. There are so many variations of the Mediterranean diet, so you can easily tailor it to your individual preferences and dietary needs. Whether you're vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, or simply have certain foods you love or dislike, you can find a way to embrace the principles of the Mediterranean lifestyle and make it your own.
That's what I love about this deep dive.
Like,
We've explored a variety of approaches to healthy eating, each with its own strengths and areas of focus. But ultimately, the best diet isn't about rigid rules or deprivation. It's about finding a way of eating that nourishes your body, supports your overall well-being, and brings you joy.
I couldn't agree more. It's about finding an approach that you can stick with long term, that makes you feel your best, and that fits seamlessly into your lifestyle.
As you wrap things up, here's something you want. We've talked about the science behind these popular diets, but what if the most important ingredient is actually your own intuition? Tuning into your body's unique needs and preferences might be the key to unlocking a truly personalized and sustainable approach to healthy eating. Until next time, happy listening.